Doctors, we're going to engage in a series of experiments of telepathy, clairvoyance, and even precognition, foretelling the future. We are going to use symbols and playing cards, and three of you are going to allow me to actually read your minds. And I appreciate your willingness for all of you to engage in this experiment. I asked Dr. Sopko to think of a playing card, and I also asked Dr. Thyssen to think of a playing card. We are using for Dr. Sopko the red deck. For Dr. Thyssen, we will use the blue deck. I asked Dr. Sopko to think of a playing card and also to think of a number. I'm going to use the red deck for Dr. Sopko. You will notice the cards are thoroughly randomized. And I am going to give them a quick cut to mix them again. Dr. Sopko is thinking of a playing card. None of us have any idea what her playing card is. We're using a randomized deck of cards, and I'm going to ask you, Dr. Sopko, you have a number you're thinking of. It's between 1 and 52. What is the number you're thinking of?
It's the one from the math that I did, right?
Yes.
48.
Hey, I want you all to watch closely and let us see if we're able to engage in an experiment in synchronicity, a shuffled deck of cards, completely randomized, and a card that we don't know, that only Dr. Sopko knows, and I'm going to count the cards. You said 48. Yes? Random number. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47. This is 48. Is that correct? 48. Because that would then be 49, 50, 51, 52. You thought of one card and only one playing card. You gave us a random number that you created. You haven't seen your card yet, have you? As we dealt through the entire deck. Would you please tell us what card you actually thought of, and only you know what it is?
Queen of Hearts.
Queen of Hearts. Would it be a miracle if, in fact, the card at the 48th position, merely a card you thought of with a number you created, is in fact the Queen of Hearts? And now, I ask Dr. Thyssen if he would to think of a playing card. And I don't know, Dr. Thyssen, if you've thought of the card yet. Do you have a card in mind?
Yeah.
Okay. Please don't tell us your card yet. Yesterday, I took 4 aces from another deck of cards, actually 4 aces from a red deck, and I put them into this blue deck. They're randomly spaced throughout the deck, and they are actually placed in the deck to foretell the actual card you're thinking of today. deck of blue playing cards. Would you please share with us aloud the actual playing card you were just now thinking of that none of us have any idea what it is? Would you please share with us the playing card you're thinking of aloud?
It was also the Queen of Hearts.
Queen of Hearts, synchronicity. Two individuals thinking of the same card at the same time in different locations through time and space. And I put four aces into this deck, and let's find those four aces and see if, in fact, they have predicted your card. There's the first ace. There is the second ace. There is the third ace. And there is the fourth ace. Four aces. And I told you that those four aces would, in fact, tell us your card that you merely thought of, in fact, right now. And the first ace tells us the. The second ace tells us queen. The third ace tells us of. And the fourth ace gives us, in fact, hearts. The Queen of Hearts, predicted by the four aces placed into the deck yesterday for a card you merely thought of today. And now, three of you, I asked you all merely to think of symbols. Could have selected any symbol. You all selected in your mind's eye a symbol. I'm going to ask you, if you will now, if you will, Dr. Odell, Dr. Lewis, Dr. Williams, if you all will hold up your right hand, and if you all will close your eyes, because I'm going to ask you each to send an image of the symbol you merely thought of, random symbols. Please don't do anything yet. The impression I'm getting is a square, a triangle, a cross. If I, in fact, was able to read your mind and tell you the symbol you merely thought of, please lower your right hand. And now please open your eyes. And thank you all for letting me enter your minds and read your minds. Thank you all very much for engaging in these experiments with me of telepathy, precognition, mind reading. Thank you all very, very much.